Now, when it comes to Googling you, this is an interesting one because you might think, well, I don't need to be found on Google. If I meet someone new or I come across a new opportunity, it's usually through an introduction, a referral, and that's fantastic. But the reality is that people do still Google you most of the time before they make contact with you. It depends on the situation, of course, but if you are, for example, in business development in some sense, then you're really looking to gain clients from a range of different areas. And they are, in reality, if they've heard of you or someone's mentioned you, they are going to have a bit of a look for you online first. LinkedIn profiles are a big one. That's usually where people go. But if they just put your name in Google, what would they find? And when I ask this question in workshops and presentations, I often see people pick up their phone and start Googling their name to see what comes up. And there are really three levels in what I can find if I was to Google you. The first one is, are you at all visible? If you've got a common name, that can already be problematic. But if I was to Google you to find out a little bit more about your work and your reputation, would I find you very easily on page 1 of Google? Because nobody looks beyond page 1. The second level in terms of your online personal brand is what would I actually see on that page 1? Is it relevant? Is it you? Is it about your current work, or is it past projects that don't have much resemblance to what you're interested in or working on now? And the kinds of impressions and messages I would get, would I clearly understand what you do right now? So is it on brand? And perhaps for you, it might also be consideration, is it aligned with the organisation that you represent? And then the third level is, are you clearly positioned? So if you want to be seen as a go-to in your field, if you want to be seen as a highly trusted advisor or an expert or whatever it might be for you, is that the impression I'm going to get straight away on page 1 of Google? So those are the three levels in terms of finding you easily online.